Today's Mass readings: July 26, 2020, Sunday of the 17th week in Ordinary Time. First reading. A reading from the first book of Kings. 1 Kings chapter 3 verse 5 and 7 to 12. The Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream at night. God said, "Ask something of me and I will give it to you." Solomon answered, "O Lord, my God, you have made me, your servant, king, to succeed my father David. But I am a mere youth, not knowing at all how to act. I serve you in the midst of the people whom you have chosen, a people so vast that it cannot be numbered or counted. Give your servant, therefore, an understanding heart, to judge your people and to distinguish right from wrong. For who is able to govern this vast people of yours?" The Lord was pleased that Solomon made this request. So God said to him, "Because you have asked for this, not for a long life for yourself, nor for riches, nor for the life of your enemies, but for understanding so that you may know what is right, I do as you requested. I give you a heart so wise and understanding, that there has never been anyone like you up to now, and after you there will come no one to equal you." The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. Psalms chapter 119 verse 57, 72, 76 to 77 and 127 to 130. Let our response be, "Lord, I love your commands." I have said, O Lord, that my part is to keep your words. The law of your mouth is to me more precious than thousands of gold and silver pieces. Lord, I love your commands. Let your kindness comfort me, according to your promise to your servants. Let your compassion come to me that I may live. For your law is my delight. Lord, I love your commands. For I love your command, more than gold, however fine. For in all your precepts I go forward. Every false way I hate. Lord, I love your commands. Wonderful are your decrees. Therefore I observe them. The revelation of your word sheds light, giving understanding to the simple. Lord, I love your commands. Second reading. A reading from the book of the Romans. Romans chapter 8 verse 28 to 30. Brothers and sisters, we know that all things work for good for those who love God, who are called according to his purpose. For those he foreknew he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, so that he might be the firstborn among many brothers and sisters. And those he predestined he also called. And those he called he also justified. And those he justified he also glorified. The word of the Lord. Gospel reading. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Matthew chapter 13 verse 44 to 52. Jesus said to his disciples, "The kingdom of heaven is like a treasure buried in a field, which a person finds and hides again, and out of joy goes and sells all that he has and buys that field. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant searching for fine pearls. When he finds a pearl of great price, he goes and sells all that he has and buys it. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a net thrown into the sea, which collects fish of every kind. When it is full they haul it ashore, and sit down to put what is good into buckets. What is bad they throw away. Thus it will be at the end of the age. The angels will go out and separate the wicked from the righteous, and throw them into the fiery furnace, where there will be wailing and grinding of teeth. Do you understand all these things?" They answered, "Yes." And he replied, "Then every scribe who has been instructed in the kingdom of heaven is like the head of a household, who brings from his storeroom both the new and the old. The Gospel of the Lord. Before we proceed with the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Also, please hit the notification bell, so you won't miss out when we release new videos. Feel free to share your comments, suggestions, and reflections at the comments section down below. Thank you and God bless. Now, let's proceed with the video. The reflection on today's Gospel. The demands of the Gospel seem so total. To obtain the kingdom one has to sell everything. Yet it is also a process, a journey. What is most important is the movement and the direction of my life. Only the one who searches can find. Those who are happy with where they are will never find anything worth giving their life for. Am I in a stagnant phase, or am I still searching? Digging deeper in the field of my heart? What chords has the experience of the pandemic touched? In my heart and in that of my family. Selling everything to obtain what they really desired? So deeply filled both men and the parables with deep joy. This seems a contradiction. But this is what our experience tells us. As the prayer of Saint Francis puts it, it is in giving that we receive. I ask for heart full of freedom, freedom to give all and to receive all. Think about this hidden treasure. It inspires, enlivens and opens horizons of new plans and dreams. Not everyone should be told about it immediately. But the excitement that it brings cannot always be hidden. I thank God for what gives meaning to my life. Perhaps God looks at me and sees a hidden treasure, wondering when I might discover it.